Hi, I'm Iridium. We're returning back to an anticipated game created on S&box called Ghosts of the Zone. I had gotten wind of a new update for this game once I had seen some gameplay updates in the S&box Discord provided by Fortune, creator of the game. But Fortune was kind enough to swing me a message in my personal Discord, which you should join by the way if you haven't already, to let me know to check it out as there have been some new updates within the game, specifically with NPCs. I did play a good amount within this recording and it was pretty interesting. Of course, I'll talk about some of the updates as there have been some things that I feel have been slightly changed but rather interesting to see within the game. The first one is dynamic NPC spawning, which is pretty nice. A good example of this is if you see the number in the top left part of the screen, it will notify how many NPCs are within your vicinity. This number can fluctuate over time as more NPCs will spawn and some will die due to fighting other NPCs that they really don't get along with or have some unsettled beefs with. I did get a slight glimpse of this happening, which I think adds more the unexpected dangers you'd experience within Stalker. The unfortunate part at the moment is that the more NPCs that spawn within the map, the lower the frame rate drops. Now, I don't know the technical reasons as to why this happens, but my non-developer brain would assume this is because of more entities taking up space and resources for the game you're hosting and running within the game itself. Of course, this will eventually get fixed, but the maximum that Fortune was able to spawn around was around 150 in total at the cost of 30 to 40 frames per second. Fortune did mention that NPCs are bugged and will only headshot you as of right now, which thank God there isn't any human Stalker NPCs yet. Another thing I did notice that I'm not sure I've seen before is that if your limbs are blacked out, just like in Escape from Tarkov, your movement does take a hit as you start to limp around. I'm assuming eventually there will be a way to test this to repair or at least try to heal parts of your limbs from healing items such as bandages and more. On top of that, oddly enough for me, I noticed that the movement feels a bit more heavier, which is a good thing, especially for this game. When it comes to the influences of Stalker, Escape from Tarkov, and DayZ, having that hardcore component of movement really cements being cautious with what you'll do or where you'll move next, as even though it might be quick, you can still be very close to dying in a heartbeat. From what I've seen, I'm still waiting for the Pripyat map that's being developed, as I would have used it for this video, but unfortunately all the assets and textures were basically broken on my end, so it is what it is. But of course, the question I would leave with you, the viewer, who has or doesn't have access to the game currently is, what would you like to see that would be awesome within this game? Personally for me, I think is the one map that Fortune had teased within one of his videos that I still haven't found on S&box yet. Please release the map, Fortune, I beg of you. Either way, having dynamic NPC spawns adds more awesome elements that are a part of a bigger process to making Ghost of the Zone become a reality. Thank you once more again to Fortune for keeping me up to date, as I'm looking forward to covering more about this game in the near future for you guys and can't wait to see what's next. Of course, if you haven't already, check out the community Discord where you'll find people like me, Fortune, and many others within the S&box community talking about the game and just vibing out and posting memes. If you enjoyed this video too and want to see more into S&box, then check out this video of me talking about the current state of VR in the game and how it could have a big impact in certain ways. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Oh hey, listen, I have a couple of seconds before the video ends. If you really like what you've seen, check out my channel. And if you have a need for a dopamine rush and have severe ADHD like me, I also have YouTube shorts and other stuff on my channel too. Check it out, alright? Okay, bye!